Tuin Sinha, there is absolutely no words to describe the kind of aberrant behavior we have seen on display by this Honorable Member of Parliament. And after the videos have surfaced, after a case has been lodged, after an SIT has been formed, for this Member of Parliament to flee India, and apparently he's in Germany, how can the BJP even condone this? How can the BJP even turn around and say, oh, but what about the Congress government in the state? How did they let him get away? I mean, what are you doing about it? Because he's your ally.
Good evening, Zaka. Good evening, everybody. Absolutely, there are no words to describe the depravity with which Prajwal Revanna has indulged in. Our stand is very clear. Whether it is Sheikh Shahjahan or Prajwal Revanna, we are committed to ensuring exemplary punishment to both of them. Now, as per the knowledge, as per the information which has come out in the last few days, most of these videos actually pertain to the period between 2018 and 19, when they were in alliance with the Congress party, and the Congress party in the state was critically dependent on them. That is when he would unleash this depravity, and the then CM was aware of it. But anyway, that is not the point. The point is, had this be, he had obtained an injunction last June. Ideally, that injunction order should have been challenged, but now I'm told that in Karnataka there are at least 20 politicians who have that similar injunction order, and one is not privy to what is in the video or whatever. But nobody from the central leadership of the BJP was aware of it. The difference over here lies in the way we have responded to the situation. Our commitment is unequivocal. We will get him back and ensure the same punishment if he is guilty. If he is guilty,
you say,
we will ensure
Tuin,
the same punishment.
Nobody in your leadership knew about it, Tuin, but there is a gentleman by name G.D. Devaraj Gowda. He's a local BJP leader, apparently has contested local elections in Hassan as well. He's a BJP functionary in that district. He says he had written a letter to your state president, Mr. Vijendra, back in December of 2023, warning him about the predatory nature of Mr. Revanna's behavior. And he says he got no response from the BJP leadership. Are you now still suggesting that the BJP leadership was unaware of what Prajwal Revanna was up to?
No, there is some, there are two versions to it. I think he has also said somewhere that he sent a WhatsApp, which he was not sure whether that WhatsApp was read or not. So one is not sure. I think the state leadership would be in the best position to answer this. But what Honorable Home Minister Hamid Shahji has said is very clear. We are committed to ensuring exemplary punishment to him. And Zaka, I think the difference over here lies in the way the Congress and the BJP respond to the situation. In the case of Sheikh Shahjahan, we have seen at a press conference, at a TV9 conclave, how Kharge ji even condoned it by saying these are small things which keep happening in Bengal. Has any leader from the BJP said that? That is basically the difference. When this thing happened, we were not in alliance with the JDS. And, like I said, there are some, I am told, 20 politicians in Karnataka who have obtained various injunctions. One is not aware of the details of it. And one does not get into the details of it because one trusts the alliance partner over here.
The attack by the BJP is that the Congress leadership was aware of these CDs and what Mr. Prajwal Revanna was up to. That's what this Mr. Devaraj Gowda has also confirmed, that the Congress leadership was aware. The BJP is making an issue that why have you released this at the time of elections to derive political mileage? So you don't really care about the survivors or the people that Prajwal Revanna exploited. What you are worried about is besmirching the BJP-JDS alliance. That's why you have timed this entire thing to the elections. Please respond.
Zaka, good evening. Tuin Sinha's despicable display of diversion is nothing more than an absolute condemnation of what acts of depravity have happened from Prajwal Revanna, and I have a few responses here, right? 2018 and 19, Sir Prajwal Revanna was elected. In 2019, the Karnataka Congress government fell. later because of the horse trading of the BJP in Karnataka. Secondly, sir, let me give you a timeline of things, right? You talk about how your government has acted. On 6 June 2023, there was a stay. On 8 December 2023, Devraje Gowda, who is not just a BJP leader but a defeated candidate of Holenarsipura from the BJP, who wrote about 2,976 videos and said the BJP stands for better. Please do not ally with them. There's a letter to Mr. Amit Shah. There's a letter to Mr. Vijendra. You can try and confuse the people by turning around and saying there was a WhatsApp or no. But Devraje Gowda has gone on every single media channel recently and said he communicated with everybody insofar as in February and March when Amit Shah himself came to Mysore, former MLA Preetam Gowda of Hassan, A.T. Ramswamy of Arkalgud, and Devraje Gowda went to Amit Shah and said, please do not give Prajwal Revana a ticket. Yet, you saw Prajwal Revana, his father, his uncle, his grandfather with Prime Minister Modi, who opposes Parivarvad so vociferously, right? And now this accusation of the Congress leaders knowing, which is pathetic, and the clarification has come out. Devraje Gowda under pressure today saying, oh no, Congress leaders knew it. The driver, mind you, whose wife was beaten up by Bhavani Revana, Prajwal's mother, to the extent that she suffered a miscarriage. The driver has come out and said, the only person I approached after I was beaten up and this happened to my wife, the only person I approached was Devraje Gowda and nobody else. The fact of the matter remains that this act was well within the knowledge of the BJP for months, even when the alliance was being speculated.
No,
and
but
now
Aishwarya, you
they are
also
just
need
being
to answer the
silent.
question that if there are 20 plus politicians, and we've seen infamous
talk to you about
episodes,
that.
once again, from the Jarkiholi episode to others, if politicians get stays on the publication of such CDs, such nefarious activity, then surely the government is aware of what is going on. What did the government do, is the question that's being asked.
Zaka, so the nature of all these stays, and let me give you a fact and a clarification on that. More than 90% of all the stays that have been taken, there are 3 or 4 from the JDS, there are 5 from the Congress, which we are also looking into, but close to 27 of them all come from the BJP. And Mr. Prajwal Revana, much like his colleagues, Mr. Pratap Simha and Tejasvi Surya, has taken a stay as soon as he realized that defamatory matters may come out. But this is the very critical question. Are you allowed to cover or use the guise of a stay to cover up acts of sexual brutality and violence against women? From the reports that we're hearing, there are women being brutalized. There are women being videotaped against their consent. And
Okay.
I come from a taluk called KR Nagar that is right next to Holenarsipura. And the number of families and women, even in my taluk today, who are scared and afraid and who have been basically brutalized by this man is rising as we get to know more. It is more than shameful. There is absolutely no excuse for it.
So,
We have acted. We haven't failed to
Trisha
register
Shetty,
an FIR.
what-
We have acted. We will ensure he basically bring him to justice.
what is absolutely despicable, Trisha, is this man is a public representative. Many of these victims had come to him seeking some kind of work to be done by the Member of Parliament. He has taken advantage of that situation